Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon Geeky Sparkles sitting this one out. She's helping our sick pooch. He's having some hip problems today. We're going to talk about Harry Potter again, and we're going to talk about the tabletop industry and how apparently you are not allowed to work with the Harry Potter brand in any way, shape, or form if you work in the tabletop space. If you would like to continue to be respected by your peers on Bluesky, you will stay away from Harry Potter. Never mind that Lego works with Harry Potter. Never mind that Hershey's chocolate and Goldfish crackers and all these other major brands work with Harry Potter. You, if you were to work in the loving tabletop industry, are not allowed to have anything to do with J.K. Rowling or Harry Potter or any of that. It's so weird. Again, the reason I keep mentioning the big brand deals for Harry Potter is to point out that there has been no attempt to date that has been successful to cancel Harry Potter from a major brand deal, to the best of my knowledge. But in these nerd spaces, because we're dealing with a much smaller group of people, and a lot of the people who are in the nerd space don't want to be outcast from their own group of outcasts, that they're going to buckle very quickly. And that's what happened here. This is Codenames Back to Hogwarts. And the publisher put up a big, thing like, hey, we got the Harry Potter license, and they were canceled almost immediately. And now they're apologizing for daring to work with J.K. Rowling. I mean, why would they think they aren't allowed to? You can buy Goldfish crackers, Lego, Hershey's chocolate, all this stuff. Cereal, I think they have cereal. And I guarantee you when the new series comes out that HBO's got a metric ton of brand deals lined up to capitalize on Harry Potter, because that's a big driver for any show or movie or whatever is the tie-in merchandise. So why would they think, why in a million years would they think that this was going to be a problem? Well, you're dealing with the tabletop industry. You're dealing with the tabletop industry, modern day, and there's just a lot of people who want to control this space. They do it through peer pressure. They do it through threats of cancellation. They do it through conventions. They won't invite you to conventions if you're a wrong thinker. I've seen it happen on multiple occasions. And I think what needs to be done, I'm going to be honest here, regardless of how you feel about Harry Potter, regardless of how you feel about J.K. Rowling, right? I think what needs to happen is we need to have another tabletop industry. I hate to say parallel economy, because I really, truly don't believe in parallel economies. I think that we need to have an alternative, though. I think we need to have a tabletop industry for normies who, frankly, don't get into this whole cancel culture shit that happens in these groups. And it happens in comics. It happens in video games. Video games, Hogwarts Legacy, the game journos tried to get canceled, and it blew up into the biggest game of the year because normies don't care. Normies would buy the hell out of a Harry Potter card game, though. But we can't we can't do that, because again, we're dealing with the modern tabletop industry, and they want to control everything. And the problem is that the people behind these games care too much. They care too much. They're too soft. You're going to have to, this is like, what was his name? Joey Swole caving the people because he dared put a video of himself up dressed as Hulk Hogan. You're allowed to do that, whatever. But then they have these big, like, full-throat apologies. And I'd be like, unless you killed a person, why are you apologizing? Like, it's a business transaction, right? I mean, it is what it is, right? You don't want to buy the game, don't buy the damn game. Anyway, we're going to talk about this. This is wild to see. Not shocking at all. We've been covering the Harry Potter situation for the last couple of years now. And look, my personal opinion on J.K. Rowling. This is my personal opinion on J.K. Rowling. I can't even speak for Geeky Sparkles on this one. My personal opinion is she probably should have just said her piece and then just went back to talking about Harry Potter shit on Twitter instead of spending all day talking about her politics. I mean, for no other reason than it hurts her brand. And, but people got to realize too, that she's not really in charge of this. Like there's a separate company set up that handles the Harry Potter stuff. I mean, she created Harry Potter, but there's this whole other agency. I forget the name of the agency off the top of my head, but she's not in the weeds involved in every licensed Harry Potter anything. This other organization handles most of that. The only thing she really was hands-on about, if I remember correctly, was Universal. She was very hands-on about that, but because that was a big deal, theme park that hadn't been done, to the level that they did it to, based on just a book series and movie, so that was a big deal. But like the other stuff, like Hogwarts Legacy, to the best of my knowledge, and I talked to one of the lead devs on that game, she didn't have anything to do with it. She had nothing to do with that game. But because it's her brand and the money goes to her, people are unhappy. They're very unhappy. Very, very salty. So we're going to talk about Bluesky getting this. I don't know if they got the game canceled or what, but it hurt some people's feelings. They had to apologize. So before you get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Go out to news.clownfishtv.com for more podcasts. Think about maybe we'll do a tabletop podcast at some point, kicking around some ideas. Just we've been very, very, very busy, and we're kind of reorganizing things behind the scenes. A lot of stuff going on you guys aren't seeing, and then you'll probably see it all at once, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, what happened? That's what we're hoping for anyway. But so let's talk about this. So this is Check Games, CGE asked for empathy amid the Harry Potter. Who the hell is Harry Potter? Harry Potter board game backlash. Well, what are you worried about? Harry Potter is a totally different franchise. The board game publisher has received swaths of criticism since announcing its new Codenames spinoff, Back to Hogwarts. CGE has called for care, empathy, and respect after it received criticism for announcing a new Harry Potter board game spinoff. Harry Potter is the creation of gender-critical campaigner J.K. Rowling, who presumably profits from licensed board games. Presumably? Yeah, of course she does. From licensed board games such as Codenames Back to Hogwarts. A statement posted on July 25th has not quelled criticism, with fans online now accusing the publisher of blocking social media users who call out the company. Here's a suggestion for you. I don't know you guys. I know of you, CGE. Never post something like this on Bluesky. Don't post this on Bluesky, because Bluesky is crazy. Bluesky's insane. I'm just saying, like, I would never have put that, knowing where they're at with it. There's no way in hell I would have posted this on Bluesky. Just put out a press release, throw it in stores. I mean, they're not going to cancel the game, right? Because it's probably going to Target and everything. They're going to make a lot of money off of this, because most normies don't know or care about what J.K. Rowling's personal opinions on gender identity are. They don't care. They just like Harry Potter shit, and they'll buy it. This version of the popular party game sorts players into the four famous houses of Harry Potter, and presumably everyone is searching for clues and words related to the franchise. Yeah, it'll sell. It didn't take long for negative responses to follow in from social media, with many users claiming they will no longer be purchasing their product. So all 5 people on Bluesky, 1 repost and 10 likes. Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling has a well-documented history of sharing and defending gender-critical comments. Okay, so now we're going to spend the rest of the article just talking about her comments. So this is, so they admit the new Harry Potter board game caused harm. According to Wargamer, board game publisher CGE publishes or shares a second statement about its Harry Potter Codenames spinoff, but with no solutions offered. Molly, there are no solutions. The solution is they have a contract, and they have to honor the terms of the contract, or they probably get sued. And they probably have a lot of money tied up in this game. So they're going to have to release it. I'm sorry you don't like it. Just don't buy the fucking thing. Right? Now watch this become the highest selling card game of the year, just like Hogwarts Legacy, because the media turned it into a lightning rod. Maybe that's what they're counting on. Maybe they're like, you know what? Let's do a Harry Potter game, and oh my God, guys, Bluesky's bullying us. Well, that's going to double our sales, triple our sales. Normies are going to be like, what's a Bluesky? They don't care. Widespread criticism. Why? The only places I've seen any criticism of this are on Wargamer and Bluesky. I haven't seen any, like, I didn't even know this was a thing. And so what? There's so much other Harry Potter shit out there. Again, why are you wasting your time going after this card game company when Lego is making many millions of dollars off of Harry Potter stuff and have been for years, and they don't give a shit? about what J.K. Rowling says. Well, they might, but they're making too much money to really care. They're not going to just be like, you know what? We're just going to stop making Hogwarts castle sets, even though they make us a lot of money, because J.K. Rowling's a bigot. And I know that in a fantasy world, you would love for that to happen, but in reality, it's just not going to happen. And I'm very sorry to break it to you. It's just not going to happen. They again, contracts, business, money, mostly money. They don't give a shit. Just saying. Capitalism, baby. And a lot of these people don't like capitalism either. And this is part of the reason why, because they don't get what they want. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Don't buy it. Yeah, so here's what they posted. I can't believe they posted. CGE. Check games at Gen Con. So now they're going to get harassed at Gen Con too, I'm sure. Surprised Gen Con hasn't banned them from the convention. How dare you work with a bigot? We're grateful to everyone who engaged with us over the past few years and took the time to share their perspectives. At CGE, our aim was never to cause harm, and we acknowledge that with our recent Codenames announcement we have. We are working hard within our constraints to find the best way forward, and we'll update you as soon as we can. Working hard within our constraints. Translation, we have a contract to release this game, and we don't want to get sued or lose our fucking shirts because some people on Bluesky had a problem with it. I never would have posted it on Bluesky. I'm just saying, like, guys, you're not good at this. Do not post shit like that on Bluesky. You're asking for trouble. That is the worst place to post something like this. We understand that what we have done has caused distress, and we're working toward a concrete solution with several members of the affected communities. Please bear with us as we figure this out. What's there to figure out? You had a contract to make a Harry Potter game. You release a Harry Potter game. If people don't like it, they don't have to buy it. Why aren't they harassing Lego? Or is it because Lego's too big? You know you can't get to them. You know, who makes goldfish crackers? Pepperidge Farm, yeah, they're pretty big. You can't really get to them, but you can get to, you know, these guys at this card game company. You can get to the Harry Potter video game people by trying to cancel their devs. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, somebody needs to get a pair and get these licenses and just be like, you know what, we're going to release it. Hope you like it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. We've got lots of other stuff. And if you don't like our products, don't buy our products. Go someplace else. Buy their products. We'd like for you to buy our products. We're not trying to tell you not to buy our products. Please buy our products. But if it offends you, you know, we don't want you to be unhappy either. So there are, like, literally here at Gen Con, like 1,000 other tables. You can go buy from them, I guess. Sorry. Next. Moving on. You know, barely an inconvenience. I mean, come on. It's not that hard. Your business is not going to be destroyed because of some blue hairs on Bluesky being offended about a Harry Potter game. Oh, my God. The situation appeared to escalate after the publication of this post, however. Yeah, because you're calling attention to a controversy. Fans on Bluesky began accusing CGE of blocking users who were critical of Codenames or the publisher. Wargamer has previously asked CGE to confirm whether these accusations are founded, but they have not responded to us yet. Yeah, I'd tell you to go get fucked. I wouldn't respond either and be like, I don't owe you an explanation. You know, I really don't owe you an explanation. It's just me. Maybe I should get the Harry Potter license. There we go, guys. We'll make Harry Potter games. And I don't give a shit if you don't like them or not. I don't care. Buy them if you want to. Don't buy them if you don't want to. I don't care. CGE has taken a more apologetic tone Wednesday. We understand we've caused distress. For more tabletop news, join our Discord. Yeah, I'm sure your Discord is a very pleasant place. I would never join your Discord. It's probably just like Bluesky. So here's some of the comments. Holy fuck. I can't with these people. I literally can't with these people anymore. Since Codenames has decided to side with money against human rights, I'm going to make a threat of 5 board games you could play instead. Well, that's fine. Decrypto. Okay, here we go. That's one of them. I'm not looking at your thread. I don't care. No pun intended. It's spread so wide and so many people are being very stalwart and supportive. I hope Czech Games can see that this isn't anger, it's disappointment. They can still fix it. They can do the right thing. We're going to harass you until you do the right thing. No, I don't know if they can, quote unquote, fix it. I think, quote unquote, fixing it involves breaking a contract with a major licensor and somebody else will take it. Hasbro will release Harry Potter games and they won't give a shit what you say. I'm just saying. because they're Hasbro. And you know what? Nobody's going to go out. Well, I can't say nobody's going to go after them because look at all the people that are going after Magic and Dungeons and Dragons for every little, thing that they don't like or whatever, which is why D&D is in the state that it's in right now, because they listened to people like this for so many years that they have destroyed the game completely. But I digress. Whatever. Just put the fucking game out. Just put it out. It's not like it's, and if they don't like it, whatever. Skip Codenames. Play these games instead. Empathy for the billionaire turf queen? No, fuck all the way off. Fuck you and JK. Okay? La Diva, apprentice bodega cat. I'm sure she cares. Reviewers, including no pun included and shut up and sit down, are boycotting it. Who are these people? I don't even know who these people are. So this is the original. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Why the hell would you post this on Bluesky? The best way forward, says Dice Deeds, would be to not give Joanne any more money. The second best way would be to write a genuine apology in any language other than corpo talk. I don't think either one of those are possible because we're dealing with a company that's dealing with corporate. I'm just saying a lot of these people don't understand how this works, right? You got a contract, you got to honor the deal. And there are probably people at the company, I'm going to be honest, there are probably people at the company that aren't happy about it, but they were like, hey, money. We like money. They're like, what could have prompted them to do this, to do such a thing? Money prompted them to do it. I mean, come on. They are a for-profit corporation. Brian Barish says, it shouldn't take this long to disassociate yourself with a transphobe. Either drop Harry Potter or we drop you. Simple as that. They may be, yes, thanks, Felipe. Thank you. They may be contractually unable to simply not launch, but donating profits, at least double what has been paid for the license, is always doable. Well, actually, what's probably going to happen because of it, they'll probably give money to like the Trevor Foundation or something and be like, yep, sorry, there we go. Okay, shut up. We're just going to put this game in Target now. How come they're not going after Barnes & Noble? Barnes & Noble has a massive Harry Potter section. Have you seen it? It's insane. It's like a third of the store. Every Barnes & Noble I've been to has this massive Harry Potter section. And then they've got like all the LGBTQ books and stuff all over the place too. There's actually a ton of LGBTQ stuff all over Barnes & Noble. But then they got this massive Harry Potter section. Guess what probably makes Barnes & Noble more money? I'm just saying. That's what this is all about, right? It's nothing personal. It's just business. It's just business. Stabbing someone doesn't become a net gain just because you put 2 bandages on the wound. Oh my God. This doesn't resolve anything. While the damage is spread all over the world for trans folks, only Rowling needs the money to fuel the hatred from a single place. So donation to charities would amount to nothing, while enabling the release would mean a legitimization of works associated with her. Again, why are you... oh my God, I get it, but they know they can bully them. They can't bully Lego. They can't bully Pepperidge Farms. They can't bully HBO. They can't bully Warner Brothers. So they bully these smaller publishers. And that's what this is about. They can't control, we're not going to let you come to our hole in the wall convention. We're going to talk bad about you on Bluesky that nobody's ever going to read because nobody fucking uses Bluesky except fucking weirdos. Anyway, it's just, God, why did you? They only have 250 followers. Yeah, they're not that, I mean, this is insane. Whoa. This is the massive amount of outrage. 16 reposts, 37 quotes, 67 likes, 16 reposts and 37 quotes. That's the massive backlash that Wargamers trying to convince us is going on over this game. Nobody gives a shit. It's just another Harry Potter product. It's going to wind up in Barnes & Noble next to all the other Harry Potter products. You can't police it. You can't stop it. Even if something would happen to J.K. Rowling herself, and I'm not trying to give anybody, believe me, I'm not trying to give anybody any ideas about hurting anybody or whatever. That wouldn't stop it. Don't you understand? There's a whole corporation, a whole infrastructure set up that's in the Harry Potter business. And her family will get the money. You can't stop Harry Potter from being a thing. Do something more constructive with your lives and spend your time online trying to patrol every little thing that has the Harry Potter brand on it, because it's a brand now like Star Wars. It's a brand now like Transformers. It's a huge deal. You're not going to stop it. Even if you somehow get her off the internet or worse, that's not going to stop Harry Potter at all. It's not. I mean, this is I don't understand. This is not how adults think. This is how a child reasons. Like, well, if we boycott this little tiny game, then all that money from Universal and Lego is not going to flow into her coffers. She's never going to go broke. Her family's never going to go broke. And they're never going to stop making Harry Potter shit. Like, HBO will just reboot this every 20 years. More Harry Potter, more Harry Potter, more Harry Potter, until people don't want it anymore. And people clearly want it because they sell a lot of this stuff at Universal. I'm telling you, they're selling a lot of stuff at Barnes & Noble. Just stop harassing people. They made a business decision. You don't have to support it. Whatever. Stop it. I'm gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later. For more pop culture news, views, and rants, go to news.clownfishtv.com. That's news.clownfishtv.com.